Hey guys, Dean here. If you want to customize your game without installing mods, datapacks are the next best thing. In this video, I'll be showing you the top 10 Minecraft 1.19 datapacks, updated now for you to play. Let's begin. Number 10, Beasts and Monsters. This Optifine based pack is a large datapack which bases itself on the themes of the Witcher franchise, as well as dated folklore and fantasy tales, populating Minecraft's overworld with a plethora of monsters and creatures. From ghouls to vampires, there's a ton of enemies across the land, some housed in the 7 new structures that you can also see. Along with a new raid event, the pack adds 32 total mobs, with 6 of them being bosses. There's 80 items in this pack, including loot such as the gear pieces. For progression, don't worry, there's 23 advancements which pave the way to show you exactly what you should be doing and to offer a sense of achievement. You'll be using a custom block for most of the crafting here. You'll need the witching table and the artifice and bestiary book guide. Number 9, the expansion, Explore Space in Minecraft. Now, if you can't install Galacticraft, this datapack might be the next best thing if you love the idea of exploring a vast universe of unknown planets and their moons. In fact, this datapack adds 7 new space dimensions, with some 10 structures that you can seek out. You'll use 3 different vehicle types to explore with, and make use of custom items such as the tools, weapons and machines that you'll need to get there and utilize once you're there for survival. Number 8, Towns and Towers. If you're interested in expanding upon the types of villagers, pillager outposts, and vanilla structures, as well as add some new ones like the new types of ships, check out this datapack which takes the inspiration for its new structure types from real life buildings and architectural methods. There are a total of more than 50 different structures added by this pack, making exploring very fun, and it doesn't neglect a lot of the less popular biomes such as the Mushroom Island, where it adds new lighthouses for an example. Number 7, Improved desert village structures. Let's replace all of the desert village structures in vanilla with this pack that makes changes to almost every single building, minus the zombie variations. Most of the buildings have barrels or chests in them, but the loot is entirely randomized from similar loot tables to normal villages. Villages now are so much larger, and they feel much more like real historical civilizations such as ancient Egypt and Arabia. Number 6, Nullscape. So far, we've received a huge upgrade to the Nether, but the end is still somewhat neglected in my eyes. Enter Nullscape, a datapack promising to enhance the end and the dimensions generation, whilst retaining its identity and theme of a desolate dark world that seems alone in a vast limbo expanse within the void. Boosting the end height by 384 blocks and using some of 1.18's generation features to change the terrain, you'll now notice shattered islands, floating valleys and crystallized peaks jousting out from the rocky terrain. Different zones of the dimension have different properties and are slightly different to each other in terms of their look. Number 5, New in Town, the Settlers Experience. This datapack reminds me of the Java mod Mine Colonies, and it's definitely themed around its elements. It's inspired by RTS games and civilization management sims like the Settlers. The idea is to found a brand new civilization and build it up as a settlement and protect it from the threat of the invading Nether forces, as you eventually try to build up your own Nether fortress. The idea is to have town building gameplay all within a datapack, beginning with a settler's wagon and upgrading it by building special buildings which provide different perks and advancement opportunities to your newfound town. Number 4, William Wythers' Overhauled Overworld. Datapacks that improve the game's world generation in a way that you'd expect from mods seems to be almost a regular thing now, and William Wythers' Overhauled Overworld is definitely one of the best which I've seen. This pack is for all of you vanilla enthusiasts who want upgrades to the world in a realistic and atmospheric way. This pack is insane. It adds nearly 200 brand new biomes, making the variation very satisfying and making the world far more immersive than it usually typically is. Number 3, Dungeon Now Loading. For lovers of structures in the natural world, this pack is sure to not disappoint. You can expect some 10 vanilla style randomized structures to be added to your game that have a series of unique bosses inside of them. Along with these, you can progress through the new advancements and collect a series of items, and notice there's a new health system that's seen in Introduction. The endgame vision of this pack is to eventually create over 100 dungeons and bosses, so as you can tell, it's a very adventurous project. Number 2, Indendium, Nether expansion. The Nether update was a much needed upgrade in 1.16. However, for some further improvements, Indendium will bring 8 brand new biomes that contain a total of 10 structure types, making use of jigsaw blocks to generate more dynamic, randomized variations of each. The idea of this data pack is not only to improve the appearance of the dimension, but in turn to slightly increase the difficulty of it all at the same time. Number 1, Terralith. Terralith, also coming in mod form as a packaged data pack, is one of the most innovative and groundbreaking world generation packs that we've seen in the more recent months in Minecraft. This data pack is a huge overhaul to the in-game world generation, being for the Caves and Cliffs update and now supporting the Wild update. This pack adds north of 85 brand new biomes, boasting the fact that it also gives a facelift to all of the existing vanilla biomes by adding better features to them and sprucing them up somewhat. With canyons, shattered biomes, floating islands and deep ocean trenches to name a few, there's a lot of brand new terrain types that you'll experience. Caves are further upgraded from the recent vanilla overhaul. This is because there's some additional variation to the shape of them, the stone types that they consist of, and the introduction of some all new cave biomes within them. There's a range of biomes which are based upon realism, such as Yellowstone and the Highlands, but also some magical fantasy styled ones like the Skylands and the Moonlight Grove. So there's really a little bit of a mix in this mod in terms of what you can expect and what you can experience when you're looking through your worlds. Tell me in the comments below your favourite of these 10 data packs which have been featured in this video and why you like that particular one. Also, tell me any other 1.19 data packs which I didn't feature that you'd recommend. Give the video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it so we can hit 100k subs. Thanks for watching.